Well, first bummer of the trip to Florida is this eastern coral snake. Unfortunately run over right at the gate to the state park. So I'll go ahead and move it over the road into the grass, and the fire ants can enjoy it over here, but such a bummer, such a cool snake. All right, so today I'm on the Santa Fe River, another weekend with rain possibilities. So we're gonna see how well it goes. So far I've seen a few Swanee cooters, some yellow-bellied sliders. The water's high and the water's dark, so it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to be able to see anything or get anything, but gonna give it a shot and hopefully beat some of this rain. All right here is a Swanee cooter. This guy's just basking here on this log. Doesn't seem too bothered by us. I'll move my paddle because we're about to run into his basking log. What's up, buddy? Yeah, he's about a foot away from my hand, but doesn't seem to care. I'm pretty stoked on that. It's really cool to be able to see these guys down here in the Santa Fe River. They do monitor their population, and they have a Santa Fe River turtle study where they do a mark recapture with these guys, and just a beautiful turtle. See you later, homie. Well, just like last weekend, it's hard to escape the rain. This has really been kind of the pain in the butt of my last few outings, is trying to dodge rain. I mean, you can see how spotty it is, but places where it is raining, it's pretty hard. So got to weigh out whether I'm gonna keep pushing on, see if I'm gonna keep pushing ahead, or if I'm gonna turn back. There's nothing worse than being caught in a kayak in a thunderstorm. Always stoked to see these guys. That is about probably 7, maybe 8 foot alligator. Pretty good size. I don't think I've ever seen one that size on the Santa Fe before, so that's a pretty good sighting. And pretty calm. So always stoked to see an alligator. All right, so just found this guy. It's a freshly hatched, probably within the last couple weeks, Swanee cooter. I was ducking under this wasp nest and saw him on a stick, and but I did want to show you this guy for video, and we're gonna let him go, let him swim back into the vegetation. Right, so as it's getting darker, I'm checking out this large Tannant Creek, or Tannic Creek, I guess depends on who you talk to. I'm gonna kind of night shine this a little bit, see if I have any luck. So far I've managed to find some record-sized mosquitoes and in large numbers. So no turtles yet, no reptiles yet, but I'm gonna keep looking. Right, I wasn't paying attention when I was walking. I almost walked right into this monster. That is a big spider. And it looks like it's also got some other kind of spider right there. Made a meal out of. That is a beast. I think when I was a kid we called these banana spiders. I don't know if that's the correct name for them, but monstrous spider. Just gonna scan this edge one more time before I call it quits on this spot. Did not see anything, but always want to scan one last time before you go. You never know. It's a great spot to find mud turtles and, you know, juvenile turtles, small snakes. Here's a frog. Let's see if we can see this frog. What's up, buddy? Like a little southern leopard frog. What's up, homie? There he is. There we go. up, buddy? Yeah, you sit still. Yeah, look over here. That'll be that. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Looks good, but nothing. It's really hard to see. That water's jet black. All right, so today we're back in Central Florida. This is day 2, and right now we're gonna go check out the Ichetucknee Springs and the Ichetucknee River. It's a clear water spring. The water should be crystal clear today. We should be able to see a lot of turtles, a lot of fish, a lot of life. So right now, just trying to figure out if I'm gonna use my kayak or if I'm gonna float down on a tube. It's not overly kind of user-friendly if you're trying to figure out how to do a kayak here. It seems like they really want to push you to use their tubes or their like general swimming area. So trying to figure that out if I can put my kayak in here. Otherwise, I'm gonna rent a tube and float down. So either way, should be able to get some pretty cool footage. So follow along, should be pretty good. I'm carrying my tube down to the river. Ended up deciding that tubing is gonna be the better way to go. So right now, taking the long trail because I want to go upstream a little more and make a longer ride out of it. Just got to carry this big awkward tube. Ichetucknee. We made it. All right, so I was swimming underwater and I found this familiar little guy. He was hanging out under a log and I saw his little face sticking out and I was like, oh, I recognize you. It's a loggerhead musk turtle, and there's a lot of loggerhead musk turtles here in the Ichetucknee. They are a species that they do keep an eye on because they're starting to lose the amount of snails in some of these springs. Some of these springs are actually losing some of the grasses that you see on the bottom, but some of the loggerheads have moved from other springs into Ichetucknee, and the population here is really healthy, so that's really cool. As you can see, they're pretty feisty, but very, very similar to the loggerheads up in Georgia where I live. So I'm gonna let this little guy go, and he can go back to doing loggerhead things. All right, so that's it for Ichetucknee. That was super fun. There's nothing like going through a spring and being able to see like 60 feet in any direction underwater is pretty crazy. Even though there was a lot of other people tubing and it was a little bit stirred up, we did get to see plenty of turtles. Saw Suwannee cooters, yellow-bellied sliders, loggerhead musk turtles, and then just tons and tons of fish. There were alligator, or not alligator, but there were long-nosed gar, some kind of carp, and I mean there were fish I couldn't even identify. But the springs never disappoint. If you ever get a chance, come down to Central Florida, come see the springs. There's a lot you can see, and you'll get a whole new appreciation for the kind of the environment that animals live in underwater. Let me get a clip of that. Yeah, I have a turtle YouTube channel. Gopher tortoises?
No, just turtles down the river.
Oh, I know. That's why I came down here.
Yeah, he was in the road eating a piece of grass, so.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of fire damage too. That's cool.
Yeah, he seemed like he was pretty spunky.
What's up, homie?
Yeah.
All right, see you later. So Gopher tortoise, these guys are native to South Georgia, Florida, Alabama, and South Carolina. And the guy in front of us moved this out of the road so that nobody hit it. So that was really awesome. So yeah, one little last minute thing. This guy's a cool guy. So yeah, that's it. That's the best way possible to end this, is end it with a gopher tortoise. Super awesome.